Oh my. Welcome to the new show of Dick in the Box, where every box is left up to interpretation, because we're all dicks. What's good, y'all? Welcome to fucking Dick in the Box. Thank you guys for joining us today. Unfortunately, my co-host could not be here today. This is the last week. I promise you this is the last week that you will not hear from the Rico Escobar and also my co-host Ryan Barker, aka Muse Creative Inc. Could not be here also because he's having some family things going on. So please send some prayers up for him and his family. We definitely love him a lot. But not in place, but in addition to the great Ian L. Haddock, which y'all know, we have some faves that are going to really expand my motherfucking perspective because these hoes always like to try me. We have the rich, the rich auntie, bitch. The rich auntie. When I say you, she is the rich auntie. The rich auntie. Show your face. What's up, the rich auntie?
Hey guys, it's your girl, I think I'm Monique, the rich auntie, and my father. Thank you so much for having me on.
Absolutely. And we also have the psychic Leo Brown. He's actually the real Leo Brown on Instagram. What's up, the real Leo Brown?
Yes, the fabulous Leo Brown.
The fabulous,
Right.
yeah, the fabulous. So really interesting. So I've worked with both of these people, wonderful, wonderful entrepreneurs. But I think that we're going to get into it tonight because these bitches are not going to be able to take me.
Okay, I'm ready to rumble, honey. Let's understand. I'm so excited.
Don't snatch your wigs tonight.
I know that's right.
Let's take it.
So, okay, tonight we are talking about the future of dating. Emphasis on future. So, child, I'm going to read y'all just a little bit of Hello Beautiful's article about something really interesting, and we're going to get to something specific. So, the article is entitled, Hey, Hello Beautiful, is it wrong for a man to expect sex if he pays for your vacation? Basically, Future flew this girl out. Well, she flew herself out, really. And he was supposed to reimburse her and give her... right. He was supposed to reimburse her and then give her $5,000. And she was mad because he wanted to fuck. She didn't want to fuck. And so he decided he wasn't going to see her nor reimburse her. And so we are talking about, like, how we feel about that. So you can't be a boss and an employee, sis. So, you know what I'm saying? I've never flew out for business, bitch, and not had them pay for my flight. So, I mean, like, you came down there because of some text, because you talking to Future, Ciara's baby's father or whatever, and you thought you was a bad bitch looking like a knockoff Ciara, no shade. And so you flew down there and then you expected not to put out no poom, you know what I'm saying? And that, like, you was gonna get paid off. I mean, sis, honestly, what you did was what many of my good girls, both TS and Butch Queens, do, formerly on Backpage, and it's called prostitution.
Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I just had to say something. I look at this from different perspectives. Mm-hmm. And I look at it in the sense of, yeah, she was wrong. Mm-hmm. Have I ever done that? Yeah, I have. I've flown dudes out. I've paid for trips. I paid for trips and things. Mm-hmm. Expecting some dang-a-lang. Did I get any? No. I let the ass at the airport. Like Future. So I have done a Future move. However, I think she went about it the wrong way. way. Just because a person buys you a meal, flies you out, or whatever, that does not give them the right to say, well, just because I did this, that mean you gotta give me some
bull motherfucking shit.
No. No. Because if that's the case, then you're right. Then I'm a prostitute. And if that's the case, I need to make sure my coins is together. If I'm fucking for a meal, I'm fucking for a good meal.
So I just think that it's the fool as it relates to like you knew what you were getting into, right? Y'all text from what you showed me, and we only going on her evidence, right? From what her evidence showed was there was very little conversation because, and I'm breaking this down based upon an assumption, right? Because in the text messages that she showed, what she showed was one-liners from her and from him. That meant that she was cool with one-liners from her and from him normally. What that simply means is that y'all didn't really have no in-depth conversation about life goals, love, and politics, bitch. You were being flown down there to hoe, sis. Go hoe.
Okay.
Go hoe. Y'all go though, and that's the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I just was saying the other day how a lot of bitches got game, okay? Bitches and pussy, okay? Power bottoms and bitches is on the same level, okay? You got to snap. If he was a regular Deadpool, you know you wouldn't have. If he was in your DM and your Facebook friend, he would have straight curved him.
Right.
But because it's future, right?
Right.
And you met him and you was in a scene prior, you're okay, I already know. I got it. I've been waiting for my opportunity to happen on it. So first step, she was too eager. So you already gave, like, she didn't hold right. You know, you got a whole right.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't hold right. Like, you didn't even give him no back and forth. The next nigga say, come to LA, you already showed him the type of fair weather bitch you are. You ain't even busy. And then you get here, and after he tells you, I got a sex hat on something sexy, he's like, I ain't even got the kind of time, bitch. You can't get a big bitch here.
Yeah.
Well, you on my time.
Right.
You on my time. So, for her to play a lawsuit, I immediately feel like she's so offended. Like, the first thing a nigga tell you, because you know you've done it, we've all done it. All of us in this room have done it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine the first thing a guy hit me up with, like, the minute I land, even like, how was your flight? Let's go eat. You know?
Yeah.
Just drop the draw, what?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you as a very sex positive motherfucking Negro, okay? There are certain type of niggas, you know what I'm saying, that bitch. So I think all three of us, you know, and most of the listenership, you know, we have brands and businesses and things that we're about and things that we do. But at the same time, for me personally, you know, I don't all willy-nilly send my nudes out. Now, I will tell you, I always make sure my nudes are the T if I do send them out, because you just never know when you're going to become famous from a nude. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there are certain type of Negroids, you know what I'm saying, that will pull that out of you. I'm going to tell you this one motherfucking thing. What she messed up was, you could have been rich, bitch. That $5,500 could have at least turned into your year's salary, your little $55K, child, if you'd have just shown the little poom poom.
If she did it right,
yeah.
Like Leo, yeah. Like, think about it. I think we all got some finesse in this, right?
Yeah.
She got egotistical too fucking fast. And you can't go at a nigga with no ego and submit to finesse. It's negotiation.
Yeah.
We are negotiating on, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got the commodity. You got the commodity, right?
Mm-hmm.
When she first looked up, it's too many forms of method payment for you to have paid for your ticket and you wait for your cash on the rock. I don't understand.
Nope.
Like, I don't understand. Okay? And the second thing is, you don't pull a boss move on a nigga because it flipped you. Instead of looking like, I got the perfect piece to roll around my 5,500 and or some cute shit, like, oh, good. You could throw, and I could dance for you while you toss the money on my nigga body. My lingerie body.
Right.
You know, and after you toss that money on my lingerie body, I would be like, as a matter of fact, I'm on my period.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
Okay.
So,
you know, she didn't do it right.
that brings us to this new thought, like, you know what I'm saying, in terms of dating.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like to me that she felt like they were dating and Future had, you know, showed her she was a thought. So with that, a thought and a thought. So with that,
And a thought.
right. So hashtag thought and thought. But anyway,
I think that's going to be the name of your episode.
yes, thought and thought. Thought and thought.
Thought.
Right.
Yeah.
So that brings us to like the future of dating, Leo. As dating is changing, you know what I'm saying, people are really trying to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to figure out if they are thought or a thought. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
That part.
who is it okay to hold out when dating, and under what circumstances,
boy.
and for what, and for how long?
Okay, this is just me, and I know some people are not going to agree with me, but I haven't been on a date in 10 years.
Oh wow!
Like an actual date. Because I don't really count, you know, we going to the courtesy dine and then I'm sucking your dick in the back of a car date. That's not a date. That's what it is, a date. It's just a different kind of date. Anywho, but I think you should hold out. I would say at least the first 3 months. At least 90 days. Because now, I mean more so in terms of a serious relationship. If we're going towards that goal, if that's the goal for you and for me, then you can wait.
Well, let me tell you just one thing.
Yeah.
That's how I never date you. What about you, Olivia?
Here's my take, okay? It's just like kids in the sense of like versatility in a sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what I want. If I don't want a relationship, I'm holding on.
Okay.
I know that sounds the ass backwards.
No.
I'm gonna wait a couple months if I don't want you. If I want you, ain't no hope. Like if I want you, I do this whole process of like I'm not the type of woman that takes on dates. Like Leo, I'm very scared to date, but not because I haven't been asked for several. It's more because my time and my energy, I'm a homebody. And if I gotta eat my face, get snatched, do all this stuff, which I love to do, don't get me wrong, but essentially sit across with somebody that I have no interest or no, connection with, that doesn't sound fun to me. So whenever I go on a date, I want to get cooked.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, what's the point? Like, who goes on a date and have an amazing night? Imagine, you go on this bomb ass date, the thing of your dreams, and then I not get no dick at the end when I want it just because of what society standards is telling me I shouldn't fuck this damn I want to fuck right now.
Yeah.
And I learned that what happens is I didn't get into relationships because the way this fly trap is set up, and that's why I'm being real with you. That's why now, like, I kept finding a pattern in this modern dating. I'm having always been a relationship girl too, just having that natural aura, I guess you could say. Is, once I became single, I was with somebody for so long, I became single, and I tried to have my whole period every time I would attempt that, I would end up with the motherfucker for damn near a year, 6 months, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe you should wait.
Yeah. Well, I just feel like, sex is not meant to be like it's not meant to be like boxed up. I don't know why people feel some type of way about fucking. I just talked to a couple of my friends when I was in LA, and the guy, he was so interested in my other friend. He just thought he was the bomb.motherfucking com/edu. Okay, and we talking, and sexy guy, and I was like, so why don't you suck his dick? Because that's how I talk, like, go suck his dick, that's what you do, suck his dick. And he was like, no, I can't suck his dick. If he was anybody else, I would suck his dick. And I said, but what you mean if he was anybody else? I mean, like, if he was just a regular boy on Jack, I would suck his dick, but I can't suck his dick because he's special. And I said, so you mean to tell me because he's special, you can't fuck? And he was like, yeah, you don't give it to the good ones, you give it to the nobodies. And I said, and that's why, bitch, I consistently have a job in public health, because you bitches don't know.
Okay. What kind of messed up logic? I'm sorry. What kind of of messed up logic is that? The fuck?
Wait a minute.
What? Anyway.
Did you catch that key?
Right.
That's why she said, nope.
I don't know what to say to that. I want to meet this person.
Right.
No. I tell you though, like, I'm not against what Ian's saying at all. I think it's that water sign shit. And honestly, I'm a Cancer. And Scorpio, to me, I feel like we could identify mutually upset.
Mm-hmm.
But the unfortunate thing, I guess, for mainly, like, I noticed in terms of my zodiac, on my behavior, is that I have to know that you could go there with me. Because I go there in conversation. Like, even in just talking, I would go far to say, as if it's just a second nature thing for me in a church house.
Yeah.
You know? Because I think it is, just like what Ian said, it's a part of life, it's a part of life cycle. And I think not to be valid and just give it out freaky and crazy, and it's what I get in the sense of your friends saying.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, if I don't want you, I can't, this person, I can't have a sex. Which is weird because I tried it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I tried the whole thing, but I honestly need this person or get to know this person because I did put sexual feminine. So just because maybe the first night I potentially fucked doesn't mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I'm with it.
It's like, I feel in both ways.
So with that, and talking about like holding out and how long you should hold out. So aside from that, right? When you go out on the first couple dates, right? Who's paying? How do we make that decision?
Okay. I'll go first on this. I think, and like I said, I haven't been on a date in 10 years, so I'm the old school. I'm the old school bitch in the group. I see that now because y'all doing some things out here. I'm like, what? No, honey, oh God, I'm so old, Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. I think that in the first I would say the first 5 dates, you go Dutch. Because I think there shouldn't be an expectation of, because here's the thing that I've noticed from a lot of my bottom girls. You know, and I am team bottom, but a lot of my bottom girls are, they should pay for me. No, honey. No. You make your own money. Don't you have a job? Don't you work? Well, yeah. Well, why does a man have to pay for you to take you out? Take your own stuff out.
See, you know what? For me, I have a hard time with that, and I say that because I don't like heteronormative roles because I'm a gay man and I like men. So I believe that I can construct whatever the fuck I want to construct in my motherfucking relationship. On the other hand, I'm daddy. Not daddy in the sense of like roles, because I get fucked too, just like everybody else get fucked. But I'm daddy in the sense of I hustles, bitch. I'm out there getting it. And I need you to know that what you're gonna get from me is not only, my charisma, the fact that I dress pretty well, the fact that I got my own shit, but you're gonna get experience with me, bitch. That's what you dating me for, experience, bitch. And so, what I'm gonna take you don't know how much it costs. Okay? So anyway.
Wait a minute. But see, that's why you are prepared. That's what I'm saying. No, I don't care. I don't care if I don't know where you're taking me. I'm always gonna make sure that before I lay on my back at night and I go to bed, that my paper is stacked up to the ceiling. Because it ain't about you, it's about me.
Okay.
So that's why I say we gonna go Dutch. Because you're not gonna, I didn't pay for 2 days.
But before we let Adelia speak, I want to be real clear. I want to be clear. If a man is throwing what he spent on you in your face, then he ain't got no money anyway, so pay it. Anyway, what's your thoughts?
Well, my take is this. I feel like who asked pays, right? And, I have no issue, and I actually genuinely enjoy taking my of the traditional dating aspects of it, and we're getting to know each other. Yeah, he's now. It's not that I never even thought about it. Honestly, I wouldn't hesitate to pay a tab. It's just that I traditionally do date guys that come from that traditional role, so where it's a no-brainer for them, you know, to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not against it, but I do want to establish a norm in the interview basis of getting to know somebody in the event of long term, because I ain't the type of bitch to split bills in no household.
Yeah.
At all. And that's a whole different topic. But so it's saying that like I wouldn't be, you know, out there taking a tab like crazy on dates, because just like you, I'm quite the experience. I'm in a relation. Every person that I've ever been with, they have established their purpose through me. Like, that just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that I'm not going to even minimalize it to an economic figure, but you're going to have to do these things for yourself anyway. So if you want to need a company, I don't feel like it should even be a form of conversation.
I like that. I'll actually just fully agree with you, bitch. You have put it well. So a bitch is just gonna have to bow down. I never bow down, and I never apologize for my thoughts.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Or something whenever Ian vows, he doesn't, honey. If you guys gotta get down again, a stop of a ribbon or some shit.
Yeah, I got to get you a box of the day or some shit, bitch, because I'm with it.
Yeah.
So with that, this is gonna be our last little topic in this, because I'm just really interested. I think I have a very conflicting view on my generation's thought about this, but let's see. We've all agreed, I think me and Leo both agree with Aladia, that, you know, it's all about experience. Nobody should be above paying.
Right.
We now know that we kind of are conflicted on, you know, holding out, but generally the general consensus is it's okay, but not for no specific time limit. But we're on our last one. When is it okay for bitches to move in? I want to start. Pick me.
Okay.
I'm being a pick me. I'm a pick me today. Listen, I just truly believe that we're a generation that really doesn't give gay, straight, man, woman, boy, or girl. We don't give people a reason to want more. Right? We really don't give people a reason to like desire more. You know what I'm saying? Like in your dating situation, every dating situation looks like this. Whether it's 3 months, a year, 3 years, or 10 years. It looks like you dating, you courting, you going through a honeymoon stage, you moving together, whether it be forced or on accident or with purpose and intentionality. You move together, y'all build something together, y'all get mad with each other. One person has to be put out or moves out and have to deal with that and find another place, and then the cycle goes on. Listen, we ain't moving together but for 2 reasons. Number one, because bills, and I'm not talking about the share bills, because I should be able to take care of my own motherfucking bills, but I'm talking about moving together because you have to ascend, right? You getting your master's, you're getting your doctorate, you know what I'm saying? And you need to take some time off. Or I'm getting my master's, I'm getting my doctorate, or we're becoming entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? Or because you get married to me, bitch. That's the only way you moving in with me. That's it. That's it for me.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I'm sorry, I didn't think I was drunk, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
For me, if I ever even got married, I wouldn't even want to go live with my husband. Is that weird?
No.
I read this article once that said it was people that are married have to be separated or whatever. And I was like, that is fucking fascinating. That is real life gospel. And yeah, I've done it before. And the gender roles, like the traditional gender roles, honey, and you evolve by day, you become a boss at home too. It's like, when do you have the time to just be a woman?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what I only done it once, but you know, that's what I felt in my relationship, because when I live with a man, primarily because men are people you usually do have to take. I mean, I'm just a naturally nurturing person. I'm just a naturally homemaking type person for myself. So now he gets to take advantage of it, and now his behaviors that he did on his own, he's no longer doing because he's accustomed to me doing it. Now he gets into this habit of leaning on me because he's obviously, and I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then it becomes a thing of like, you are a fucking chore and a burden. You know, and it's not even worth it. I don't care if you pay all the bills or not, because I can pay my own myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's just like, for me, I don't really know. I can't even point a finger. I would say have a baby, because we got to share a night schedule.
Well, as the senior statesman of the group, I actually am in agreement with Alegria, believe it or not. I often have said that if I ever met the man that was to become my husband, because I'm very traditional in that sense too, and I hate to say it, but very much in a heteronormative kind of sense, and I know a lot of this generation doesn't like that very much, but I don't know. I think that I don't know if there should be a time limit. I don't think you should move in with somebody after like 3 months. I don't think you should move in with someone after 3 weeks, but I think you should give yourself, I would say there were a time limit, I would say at least 2 to 4 years. Because, let's be real, the first 6 months to a year, what you doing? You fucking. Mm-hmm. You're in that honeymoon stage. Oh, everything's perfect, they're great. Oh, the dick is fabulous. Oh, and then reality starts to hit in. And then you realize, like, okay, this bastard don't know how to clean a tub, okay? Or you don't know how to cook. Or things like that, or you're bad with money, you're financially irresponsible. So I think that, if there were a time limit, I would say at least 2 to 4 years, but I don't think you should jump into moving in with anybody. I think you should really learn to be, my thing is, I think you should learn to be alone. Be with yourself first. And then, if you meet that person and they become more to you, and you become more to them, then in time, say, okay, all right, let's live separately when you come over and everything, and then in time we eventually merge. Mm-hmm. Because the only way that I'm moving in with my husband is if we are buying a house in Connecticut with a lot of land and trees. Other than that, no.
I know that's right.
Well, we don't have our own bank accounts and I make names. Anyway.
You know what I've noticed in the gay community, and I know you guys are in a different area of the LGBTQ, but the L's, them damn L's, they move so fucking fast.
Yeah.
They move in like in a week. Like, the L's, listen to the L's out there, listen to thinking about slow down. Slow down. I got this one girl had no child. She done moved in with a girlfriend in like 2 months. The girl got the apartment in her name. And, everything was going good for the first 2 months. Then they got a little argument over some petty. The girl not only left, she took the girl's everything, including the napkin holder.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So you gotta know who you dating. And women to women, I know how we can get quickly attached, but y'all gotta chill on that.
I'm with it. Thank you for that box. And as we close this box, Future was right. No, I'm playing.
I think they both were right.
Yeah, they both were fucked up. Yeah, they both were fucked up. Yeah. And so thank you guys so much for listening. I would be remiss if I did not speak about suicide. Y'all know that it's become a popular hashtag. It's been a popular trending topic right now because of the 2 celebrities that have committed suicide in the last week. Well, unfortunately, on one end, our black bodies have been massacred like we're still in slavery over the past several years. But still, I want you guys to know that suicide is real. Depression is real. It's not always a mental health issue for suicide. Sometimes people that commit suicide feel very selfless versus selfish in their suicide attempts. And so it's a very real thing. One of my friends on Facebook, I think it's a mutual friend of me and Alegria's, she said, check on your strong friend. Check on your motherfucking strong friend, bitch. Check on your wealthy friend. Check on your friend that's doing well, because, bitch, this shit ain't easy out here grinding. Okay?
Yeah.
And so I could not close this particular episode, although we're talking about dating and relationships, without mentioning suicide. Below our podcast today, below the segment, I'll put the suicide hotline there. Please reach out to me if you want to at DCKANDDABOX@gmail.com. That's DickandDaBOX@gmail.com, just like our name. You can reach out to me. I will surely respond. Me, Rico, or Ryan. And before we close, y'all want to talk about what the fuck y'all doing or what?
Yes. Well, I am the fabulous Leo Brown, also known as the Real Leo Brown on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me at the Real Psychic Leo Brown on Facebook and psychicleo.com. I am a psychic, a life coach, a motivational speaker, a shake dancer for the right amount of money, and a porn star for the right amount of money too. But come correct now. We don't do stuff for street cred no more. This ain't the 90s. And that's about it.
Okay. Hallelujah.
Yes. Well, my name is Olivia Marie, and I am the Rich Honky. Follow me on Instagram, the Rich Honky. I do a lot of shit, guys. Yeah, follow me there. Follow me there. Yeah, that's it, man.
This bitch sews her ass off. I can't wait till she makes some excuse my expression.
You know, I
masculine.
want to come out.
Yeah.
Look, I want to come out with, and I'm just gonna put this public, this will let people, this will be like the testament that the idea came from me. Mm-hmm. I really want to come out with like lace boxers.
Yes.
Like lace, like different lingerie, like for me and boxers and shit. Like just imagine like the comfort with the sexy. Imagine like your whole ass is out and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I like all that, by the way.
So do I.
So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. You can follow us. We're pushing Instagram right now, even though I have not been posting a lot on Instagram because my Instagram is slightly popping right now. But it's DCKANDDABOX, Dick and the Box. You can find us wherever you found us, which is probably iTunes. Shout out to iTunes Podcast because they've been making me pop right now. That's our website, Dick in the Box, and you can also find us soon to be on Spotify. We're on Stitcher and Google Play right now. So thank you so much for listening. Give us any feedback. Please rate us 5 stars and subscribe so you can get every episode as soon as it drops. We love you for the support, and y'all have already beat our 3-month goal in less than a week, so we're grateful. Have a wonderful day, and remember, you're just a dick in the box, bitch.